I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Welcome back to another Sunday night edition of Metal. What the hell are we calling this? I forget. We have a new name for it.
The Metal Dungeon.
Oh, it's the Chronicles Dungeon. I think that's what we're calling it. I didn't put it in the description. Anyways, without further ado, I am yours truly, Metal Ben. And on the opposite end of the spectrum is Mean Metal Mike. And today, or tonight, I should say, we are going to rank the 10 studio albums by the late, great, legendary, iconic Ronnie James Dio. Now, me, I had ranked these albums a year ago on the channel, a little over a year ago now, and my ranking has changed a little bit, so it's not going to be the same ranking over. You know, a lot's changed within the last 14 to 15 months since I ranked it.
What is up, Damaged
Incorporated? Find out what my ranking is. And we are going to find out what Mean Metal Mike's ranking is. And yes, welcome Ryan Arnold to the stream. And anybody else out there that might be watching at the moment.
Yep.
And don't mind us, we were having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Gonna give a special shout out. Sorry, Ben. Gonna give a special shout out to a YouTuber that I just subscribed to, Mr. Zach Blabbeth. Check his channel out, guys.
Yes, check out Zach Blabbeth. I've known Zach Blabbeth since I pretty much started on YouTube. About 4 years. At least 4 years. 3 to 4 years I've known Zach Blabbeth. So, yeah.
Yep.
Occasionally he pops up in the streams over here, too. So maybe he'll show up tonight. Looks like we got 4 people watching. Anyways, we're going to get on to this album ranking. I'm going to let my co-host, Mean Metal Mike, begin with his number 10 in the Dio discography.
Oh, before we start, let's have some honorable mentions in this.
Okay.
Anyway, number 10, Master of the Moon, which was Dio's last solo album. It's an okay album. I still think it falls flat compared to the other albums. I don't know if it's the production. I don't know. I think the production kind of kills that album. You have songs like Shivers. The title track's okay. But I get lost on that album after I re-listened to it a couple times. I think Master of the Moon, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, okay. I mean, I don't really think none of these albums are bad, by the way. I mean, Master of the Universe, here we go. Master of the Moon. Master of the Moon being his final studio album, which came out in 2004. Yeah. I mean, I'll be talking about it when I get to it, but I'll just go right to my number 10. I think I might have had this one ranked a little higher in my original ranking, but kind of pains me to do this because I think every Dio album's good in its own way. But my number 10, I went with Magica.
Ooh, that one kind of hurts me. That kind of stabbed me in the heart a little bit.
Concept album. This is basically Dio returning to form after Angry Machine, which was a much angrier and heavier album. So this is definitely Dio going back to the mystical fantasy type of lyrics. Yeah. Not necessarily completely fantasy, but the mystical side of Dio, we'll say that, and this being a concept album, don't get me wrong, it's a good album. I think my gripe with this album, it's a bit too slow. It doesn't really speed up much,
No.
you know. I mean, you got some decent tracks on here, like
Fever Dreams.
yeah, which that track, "Fill the Dreams," kind of reminds me of the Rainbow track. It kind of goes back to its Rainbow roots, I think. Now,
You have
I will
the
say this.
Magica.
I will say, go ahead.
You have the Magica theme, which is kind of the instrumental intro, which into the album,
Right.
which is kind of cool.
I mean, yeah, there's some incredible tracks on here. You know what? I gotta pull up the track listing on Wikipedia quick because it's very freaking hard to read the
Sure.
back of the CD. So let me pull that up real quick and me, I'm not always like I don't always have the greatest memory when it comes to remembering song titles on
Same.
certain albums.
I'm the same way.
So we'll pull up Dio Magica real quick. Okay, studio album.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, that was going to be Magica 2. Whoops. I was going to say Electra. Well, you could toss that on there if you wanted to.
Like Feed My Head, that's a freaking killer track.
Yes.
That one's kind of going back to a little bit of the Sabbath roots, I guess, a little bit. Maybe, back to the earlier days.
Yep.
As long as it's not about love, it's an incredible ballad. Great track, indeed. What else do we got on this album? Feed My Head, I think I just said that one.
Yeah. Isn't there one where there's like no music, but Dio's like telling a story? At the very end
that's
of the album?
the Magica story at the end.
Yeah.
Yep, which, it's a story about Magica, pretty much. I forget which song it is, right? Is it Chalice? I think it's Chalice. It kind of has a Ted Nugent Cat Scratch Fever type of vibe going on there. The riff almost sounds like Cat Scratch Fever. I think that's the track. But yeah. As long as it's not about love. Yeah. But as long as it's not about love, dude, that's a powerful fucking song. That's a very powerful song. An excellent ballad by Dio.
Yeah. And what ranking are you giving Magica?
Well, I'm going to give this album probably a 7.5 out of 10.
That's fair.
It's still a good album, but one I don't really listen to as much anymore. I did listen to it a lot when I got it way back in 2000, but I don't know, over time I just don't play it as much. And I know Dio had plans for a Magica Part 2 and a Magica Part 3, which sadly didn't happen. But that's my number 10. Okay. Number 9.
Sacred Heart. Not much to say about that album other than it's an album I don't go to all that much. Kind of just like Mesh the Moon.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much the album where they were starting to go into, the band was starting to go into a bit of turmoil,
Yeah.
with Vivian Campbell at the time. Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff going on at the time. So, my number 9 is the album that was your number 10, being Master of the Moon. The final Dio album.
I do like the album art cover on the front. It is kind of cool. That I will give the album that. It does have a cool album art cover.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty cool. But yeah, Master of the Moon for me. Yeah, it's the last Dio album. Again, it's another album that kind of suffers for being too slow. For me,
Yes.
there's not a lot of fast-paced tracks on here.
Nope.
Nothing against Craig Goldie, but I always did think Craig Goldie was probably the weakest guitar player in Dio. I mean, he's not really a flashy guitar player, which you don't necessarily have to be a flashy guitar player, to write great riffs. But to me, I just feel like a lot of this album.
Yeah.
I just feel like a lot of the album's pretty, I guess, forgettable. Like, this album probably could rank lower than Magica. I think I actually had this album in last place before. I can't really remember off the top of my head, but
yeah. One of the reasons why I can't really get into the album is just too damn slow for a Dio album. I think that's what hurts. Like, it's too slow.
Right. I'm just looking through the track listing here. I mean, there's decent tracks on here, don't get me wrong. Like, The End of the World's an excellent track. The album, it's a little more energetic,
Yep.
All right, my favorite track on here is definitely The Man That Would Be King. What an excellent track.
That's a great track.
I would probably give this album like a 7.8 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't rank Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart gets a 5 out of 10 for me.
A 5 out of 10? Okay. And that's my number 9. So we're up to number 8 now.
Yeah, man. We have at number 8, Lock Up the Wolves. At number 8. Yeah, you have Exit Minneapolis, enters Mr. Simon Wright, who was briefly with ACD, who left ACDC to come into Dio to fill in on to play drums with Dio, and it's a good album. But it's a forgettable album.
It's a pretty long album, too.
Yeah.
It's almost like an hour long.
Yep.
But
I'm probably going to give the album a solid 6.
6 out of 10, okay. Okay. That's all you had to say then for Lock Up the Wolves?
Pretty much.
Okay. All right, so up next, my number 8. Like I said, it was pretty ranking some of these. My number 8, which could definitely go a little higher, probably. And I'm pretty sure it was a little higher in my original ranking. And it's a great album. I think this one's definitely a little more upbeat than the predecessor in the album that came afterwards. But my number 8 is Killing the Dragon, which has Doug Albridge on guitar, who played in Whitesnake. Great album, to be honest. I don't really have much bad to say about this album. It could definitely be ranked higher. Opening track, Killing the Dragon's killer. I mean, what else do you got on here? Rock and Roll's a killer track. Push is killer. I mean,
Killing the Dragon, the title track's fantastic.
Right. Yeah, that's a great track. Throw Away the Children's good. I mean, trying to think what song it is on here. There is a song on here that has a rainbow vibe. I think it might be Thrown Away the Children. It kind of has a rainbow vibe to it. I mean, it's got some keyboards in it. like Hammond organs. But yeah, I mean, all in all, this album's definitely a little more upbeat. It sounds more like '80s Dio. I mean, it could be ranked higher. I think the reason why I'm ranking it lower, I think the production on this album's a bit too clean. Like the guitars are not heavy enough, and that's why I'm ranking it in at number 8. All in all, good album. You know, it's definitely more of a return to form. I just wish the production could have been thicker on the guitar end of things.
Forgot to mention.
Go ahead.
Forgot to mention Simon Wright on drums. Forgot to
That's
mention
right,
that Mr.
that's
Simon
right.
Wright was on drums during the last 3
That's
albums.
very true. And I believe he played on Magica too, if I'm correct. Or no, it was Vinny Appice on drums on Magica. No, I can't.
No, Lock Up the Wolves.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, this would be Simon Wright's return. Yeah, this would be Simon Wright on drums.
4 albums that Simon Wright played drums on. Yes.
All right, here we go. I'm just double checking something real quick before we move on. I'm almost sure Vinny Appice played drums on Magica. I just cannot remember. Oh no, I'm wrong. It's Simon Wright. He did play on Magica too. So.
Yep.
Oh, okay. It's Jimmy Bain who played bass on Magica. Okay. And Craig Goldie played guitars. Okay. But yeah, Magica. Now I'm getting distracted. Killing the Dragon comes in at number 8. And we're up to number 7.
Number 8? Okay. We're at number 7.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Dream Evil at number 7.
Ooh, that's pretty controversial. Mikey, hello.
Love the album.
Mikey, you there, buddy?
I'm good on my.
You there, buddy?
Yes.
Breaking up, dude. I couldn't hear you at all.
Yes. I'm here.
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah. And it's been Dream Theater. Controversial. Dream Theater. Dream Evil. What am I thinking? It's probably alcohol. Dream Evil at number 7. Controversial? Yes. Here's why. It's not the best Dio album, in my opinion. It's a good album, though. Songs like Sunset, Superman, the title track, a lot of other great
What's going on here? Mikey, hello? Sorry, we're having technical difficulties over there. If anybody or over here, if anybody's watching.
So I gave Dream Evil a 7.5.
So Dream Evil's your number 7.
Yes.
7.5. Okay.
Controversial. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that one's definitely going to be coming up later in my ranking here. But yeah, like I said, to anybody out there listening, we are having technical difficulties. We were actually having technical difficulties before setting up the stream, so try to get through this as best as we can. My number 7. Okay. I'm going with 1990s Lock Up the Wolves.
Yeah.
Decent album. I remember when I first got this way back in 1992, I did not like it. I mean, I was 13 years old back then. I didn't care for the album back then. It took a very long time for this album to grow on me. I mean, and again, it's another album I got to look up the track listing because the track listing is written very small on here. So, you know what? I might actually not have to do that. Like, it opens up pretty good. Wild One's a decent track, you know.
Yep.
Good way to begin the album. What else do we got on here? Light Music's a freaking great track. The title track, Lock Up the Woods, is freaking great. Walk on Water's a pretty decent track. Why Are They Watching Us is probably my favorite track on here. Probably the most upbeat track on this album. Yeah. And it ends pretty good. The last track on here is really good. My Eyes. Really good ending to the track. Notably, too, you got Rowan Robinson on guitars. You got Jens Johansson on keyboards, who came from Yngwie Malmsteen, who's currently in Stratovarius. You got Simon Wright on drums. Oh, we lost Mikey. But yeah, all in all, it's a good album. You know, I would give this album like an 8 out of 10. Again, to me, the album suffers from being a bit too slow, too. And probably Dio's the most bluesy sounding album, and it is a bit lengthy. Alright, Mikey is back. I know. Technical difficulties over here. Shoot, he's gone again. All right. Are we good now?
I hope so.
Still keep getting that bad echo, too.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. Either or, Lock Up the Woods is my number 7.
Yeah.
And I gave it like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys, for having technical difficulties.
We've been trying to get rid of this echoing too, and it will not go away.
Yeah. This makes me want to write a song about this for some reason.
So this stream ends up sucking tonight. Blame it on technology, damn it.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Technology up the ass.
We're trying to get through this.
Yep.
Anyway, that was my number 7. Lock Up the Woods. Now we're down to number 6.
Be shocked, Ben. Be shocked. Number 6.
Oh no.
Holy Diver. Holy Diver is number 6.
Ooh. Oh, that hurt.
It hurt. I love the album. Not a bad song on it.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not my favorite solo Dio album. It's not the one that I can get in. I can listen to all the songs, but I just can't get into the album.
Yeah.
So, I will say my favorite songs off the album. There's only a real one song I like, and that's "Don't Talk to Strangers." That's a beautiful song.
Excellent tune.
I'm gonna give the album a solid 8. A solid 8, though. It is a solid 8 for me. Yes, it's my number 6 Holy Diver.
All
Yes, stab me with your pitchforks, fools.
right. Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. Tommy Knockers. Tommy Knockers. Like that movie, Tommy Knockers. Oh, Lord. Good thing I had me saying acid. Damn. That freaking hurt the heart. Oh, shit. Anyways. Well, my number 6 definitely moved way up. Holy cow. This album just gets better every time I listen to it. Very controversial, too, that I'm ranking it this high, because nobody would rank this album this high. I'm going with 1996's Angry Machine as my number 6. A heavy album, an angry album. I mean, there's just a bunch of fire on this freaking album, I think. Like, it just begins dark and dirty and heavy. You know, with Institutional Man, just a slow, Sabbath-like heavy tune.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go into track 2, Don't Tell the Kids. Speed metal. This is like straight up speed metal. You know, fast, pissed off sounding, it's angry, you know. I mean, there's a lot of great stuff on here. Double Monday's an angry track, just heavy. Dying in America's really heavy and pissed off sounding. Kind of reminds me of nowadays, to be honest with you, with the subject matters on this album. But oddly enough, it ends with a really powerful ballad by Dio.
Hello,
This is your
Cabal.
life. Which, you know, just a powerful ballad that Ronnie James Dio wrote and sang on, you know. An excellent ballad. But yeah, Big Sister, I mean, you know, Hunter of the Heart. Yeah, this is definitely a dark, heavy album. I remember back in '96 when I first heard this. I bought it on cassette tape way back then. I didn't like it. Back then, I did not like it. It's definitely an album, though, that just keeps growing. So yeah, this album went all the way up to my number 6.
Cabal in chat saying, "Holy dive at number 6. Are you crazy?" Yes, I'm that crazy.
So we got Cabal in the house. Welcome to the stream. Man, I wish there was a way we could get rid of that echoing. I don't know what's causing it. It's definitely distracting.
It's those damn gremlins, or the damn paranormal gremlins that are pissed off today.
Yeah, he was just saying "Holy Diver" because he loves that thing. But anyways, so we're down to we are down to our top 5 with the Dio album rankings here. And all right, whenever you're ready, dude. You've been out too long in the midnight sea.
My number 5, Last in Line.
Man, here we go again. Yeah, we're still at, man. Mikey, you there, dude?
Mikey, there, dude? Yes, I am.
All right. Up to number 5.
The Last in Line for me.
Oh, ouch. That's a controversy one. That's controversial too, man. Oh,
Love that
man.
album. The title track's great. But the album art cover's great. But yeah, it's my number 5. It's getting a 7 out of 10. I think there are better albums coming up. It's just my opinion.
Oh, yes, by the way, Angry Machine gets an 8.5 out of 10 for me. All right. I forgot to say that.
What is your number 7, Ben?
Number 7?
I mean, not number 7. Hey, number 5.
Number 5. Oh, I don't know. I might be kind of safe for putting this album in my top 5. But I've been listening to this album since as long as I can remember. Probably since about 99, because I was a little late getting into Dio. But anyways, we got Sacred Heart coming in at number 9, the last album featuring Vivian Campbell on guitars. And I believe this was the last album to feature Timmy Bain for a while, too. Not a terrible album. You could definitely tell there's turmoil in the band around this time. It's not quite as good as the first two, but so we're gonna get to the track listing here. Like, it begins strong. King of Rock and Roll is a killer track. The title track, Sacred Heart's a very good track.
We rock.
Rock and Roll Children. I know a lot of people don't care for that track. It doesn't really bother me. Hungry for Heaven's a little more commercial. It sounds like a ripoff. To me, it sounds like a ripoff of the Who's Baba O'Reilly.
Yeah,
Kind of sounds like a ripoff of that track with the riff.
True story. Dio admitted that he actually ripped off that song. Dio openly said that it's their version of a Who song. So
yeah, you can definitely tell. Oh, what other track? Fallen Angels is decent. I mean, all in all, it's not a bad album. You can definitely tell there's some turmoil in the band.
mm-hmm.
It would be Vivian Campbell's final album. I don't know. I give the album maybe probably an 8.6 out of 10.
I mean, I gave it a 5. I mean, I gave it a 6. So. All right, we're in the top 4.
Here we go.
At number 4, I have. Am I missing an album? No, I'm not. I have Magica at number 4.
Okay, pretty
Love that album.
controversial.
Love that album. The fucking album art cover is just sick.
I do agree. It's got some excellent artwork.
You kick off the album with Discovery, that little computerized Discovery. Oh, Cabal, we don't mind you drunk. I'm drinking some beer right now. It's cool.
Hey, man, nothing wrong with that.
Anyway, what was I saying? Discovery. Then you go into the Magica theme. Beautiful instrumental. Fever Dreams, which is kind of goes back to the Dream Evil album a little bit. You have songs like Chalice, Ariel, which in the song Ariel has that Ted Nugent thing.
That's the track. I think I said something else.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
I'm gonna give.
It is Ariel.
I'm gonna give Magica a solid 10. I think it's a perfect album.
Wow. 10 out of 10.
See, Speaking agrees with me.
It's a great album, definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong. But
I think it's a perfect 10.
it's pretty controversial.
I'll even
Oh,
place
right.
I'll even place Magica behind Heaven and Hell.
Wow. Oh no, there's a bunch of angry pitchforks coming from somewhere. Let's see here. Oh yeah, man. Anyways, cheers to the chat room. Cheers to Ball. Cheers to Speed King.
Cheers, I got Coors Light.
Got me a Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
Haven't had one in a while. Oh, anyways, excuse me. Up to number 4.
Hey, man, I think someone said music. Well, we could try that. I would have to get off and then just stay in the chat.
What, playing music?
Yeah.
Oh, you must be talking to somebody else.
I was talking to Cabal. He was saying drumsticks, and then I saw him comment on one of my videos saying, "Hey, you and Ben should do a music stream." Yeah, we will. Well, we will.
Yeah, I guess we could.
After this, yeah. If the chat wants to, it's up to the chat.
Yeah.
Anyway, cheers to
all right.
Oh yeah, Cabal, thank you for the comments on my drumming. I appreciate it. Thank you for the comment. Nice comments.
Okay, so we're up to number 4 for me. Okay. My number 4, an album I really like a lot, even though that's my least favorite. Man, that echo is really annoying.
It is.
We apologize for that. We were trying to get rid of this before the stream started.
Yeah. It's like a plague. You can't kill it.
He even put its echo. Yeah, he even put its echo cancellation on StreamYard that still won't go away.
Yeah.
And mine's on, so it's definitely not coming from my end.
Yeah.
So, anyways, my number 4. Oh, that's annoying. Anyways, my number 4 is Dream Evil.
Dream Evil. Okay.
Great album. I mean, it's a really good album. Like I said, yeah, it's got my least favorite Dio guitar player. Man, there's no other way we can get rid of that. It's just really hard to talk over. Try this again. Okay. So Dream Evil coming in at number 4. Okay, I know one way to fix this. I gotta mute your mic for a second, Mike.
Sure.
Okay, much better. Apologize for that. Anyways, Dream Evil comes in at number 4 for me. Excellent album. I mean, it's a classic, for me at least. First album featuring Craig Goldie on guitars, being the 4th studio album. It came out in 1987. I believe there's a new bass player on this album, too. I just can't remember the dude's name off the top of my head. But man, there's some excellent tunes on here, like Night People. What a great way to begin this album. It's fast, It's just a great track. The title track, Dream Evil, excellent stuff. I mean, Sunset Superman, probably a little weaker, but still good. Still a decent track. But to me, the highlight on this freaking album, all the ships sell, or all the fools sold away, man. Holy cripe. You talk about an excellent epic track. Absolutely awesome stuff. Excellent track. I mean, yeah. Just so epic and killer, man. One of my favorite Dio tracks, you know. But what else do we got here? Could have been a dreamer, a bit poppier, but still pretty darn good, I think. I think it's an excellent track. You know, when a woman cries to end off the album, I mean, great stuff. Dream Evil's an excellent album. I give it a 9 out of 10. And that's pretty much my ranking. All right.
Number 3. Hold on. We have number 3. We have Angry Machines. Oh, it's a dark album. Heavy album. Institutional Man, Evolution, Don't Tell the Fucking Kids, Sister, America. It's a solid 10 out of 10. It's a perfect Dio album, in my opinion.
It's an excellent freaking album. Oh, yeah.
I don't know why a lot of people hate that album. That's just what puzzles me.
So Cabal in the chat saying he's saying that headphones work to get rid of the echoing. I don't know if you have a set of headphones you could probably plug in.
No, I'll probably have to run down to Dollar Tree and get like the cheapest pair of headphones. That's tomorrow. Right. So.
Yeah, I've never done StreamYard for a phone before.
Yeah.
I tried on this phone because I know you've sent me invites to join you live, and it just sounded like shit on a phone. But it is what it is.
Yeah. So Angry Machines has a 10 out of 10. So what is your number 3, Ben?
All right, number 3 for me. Gotta hit mute again. Oh, wait. Why is it not? Okay, number 3 for me. I'm going with, and this album used to be my number 2. Holy cripe. Gonna be a little controversial here. I'm going with The Last in Line for number 3. Great album. It's classic. There's a lot of great tracks on here. To me, it's basically Holy Diver's twin brother. Both albums musically are very similar in style, in arrangement. It's just an excellent album. I mean, my goodness, you got a lot of great tracks on here, like, goddamn, We Rock, great way to begin the album. Very similar to how Holy Diver begins, obviously you got the epic title track, The Last in Line, which is absolutely killer, Oh my god. I Speed at Night's a freaking killer track. Absolutely excellent stuff. Oh, One Night in the City. Holy crap, does that track kick ass. Excellent track. Mystery's probably the weakest track on the album. Again, it's weird because Mystery kind of sounds like Baba O'Reilly by freaking The Who. It's like literally the same riff. Egypt, The Chains We Are. Oh my goodness, what an epic way to end this freaking album. And if you want to hear an excellent cover of that track, listen to Doro's version of it. It's freaking epic. It's an epic cover. You gotta check it out. But yeah, I give this album a 9.5 out of 10. So all right, Mike, you're number two.
Number 2, Killing the Dragon.
Damn.
Like the last album, it's a solid 10 out of 10. It's a perfect Dio album, in my opinion. I just love the album as a whole. It's a good, really good album. Underrated album. Very good album. The title track, Killing the Dragon, that little eerie kind of alien Mars-like intro into Killing the Dragon is killer. Push is killer. Which I think Dio did a Tenacious D video for Push. I think they did that.
I think you're right about that, yeah.
What can I say? It's a fucking epic album. I give it a 10 out of 10. Rock and rollers. Solid seal of approval.
Still a damn good album. Heck yeah. I mean, okay, my number 2. Originally number 3 in my other listing. But man, this album keeps moving up higher and higher too. It can eventually become number 1. I'm going with 1994's Strange Highway. First album to feature Tracy G on guitars. Excuse me there. A much heavier album, a much darker album. Very similar to Dehumanizer, which up to that point would have been the last Black Sabbath album Ronnie James Dio did before going back to being a solo artist at this time. And Dio is pissed on this freaking album, just like on Angry Machine. He's pretty much pissed off at the music industry. He's pissed off at the government. Pissed off at the way society is. And you can definitely hear it on this freaking album. It's heavy, it's dark. I mean, Jesus, Mary, and the Holy Ghost, what a great way to open this great album. You know, Firehead is freaking heavy. Just kick-ass stuff. Strange Highways starts out very dark and melodic, similar to how, a Black Sabbath track would begin. Kind of like Signs of the Southern Cross. Or, something off of Dehumanizer. It's got that kind of vibe in the beginning that it's the Hollywood Black continues the heaviness. Just a great track. Evolution, killer. Pain is killer. One Foot in the Grave is absolutely brilliant. Another excellent track. There's not a bad track on this freaking album. Give Her the Gun is just an angry track. I give this album a perfect 10 out of 10. And that's my number 2, Strange Highway. Great album.
You can guess what my number 1 is. Strange Highways is my number 1 all-time favorite Dio solo album. It's better than the rest. A solid 20 out of 20 rock and rollers, heavy metal pitchforks.
20 out, hell yeah, 20 out of 20, man.
Not a bad song on that whole album, and Dio is just fucking pissed off. The energy he has on that album. It's basically Dehumanizer Part 2. It's basically
Pretty much, yeah.
And sort of Anger Machines is sort of Dehumanizer Part 3. If you think about
That's
it.
very true. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, so it's basically like a Dehumanizer trilogy.
And I still say the best song on the whole album, Jesus, Mary, and the Holy Ghost.
That is a kick-ass track.
That has some great fucking riffs. And it does talk about Vinny Appice's drumming on that album. Oh god, it's great.
That's very true. I mean, just an excellent album. I mean, I think for me the reason why it really ranked high too is because of just the way the world is nowadays.
Yeah.
With all this bullshit that our fucking government's doing, all this political correct crap. You know?
If Dio had not passed away, we would probably get kind of a part 4 to this. If Dio was still alive around right now.
That could possibly happen. I agree, man. I mean, we're definitely not living in the happiest of times. Not to sound like a Debbie Downer, but it is true. Well, obviously, we know what my number 1 is. It's really hard not to rank this number 1, but gotta go with my gut. Holy Diver.
I still say it's not number 1 in my book.
I don't know, man. Everything about this album just breathes classic to me.
Yeah.
Don't really go to discuss it, talk about it. Everybody knows this album.
All right,
it's just a heavy metal album.
Is it better than Heaven and Hell and Rainbow Rising?
Wow, that's a good question. I actually think Heaven and Hell and Rainbow Rising are a tad better. But that's just what I think. Yeah, I just stuck with the 10 Dio albums. Originally, I was going to throw in a bonus and rank the Black Sabbath albums with Dio in the 3 Rainbow albums. But I didn't do that.
No.
And my Black Sabbath ranking hasn't changed since I last did my ranking for it with Dio.
My ranking for the... I don't think I ever actually ranked the Dio Sabbath stuff. But if I had to do it, I think me, it would be Mob Rules, then The Devil You Know, then Dehumanizer, then Heaven and Hell. That would have been my ranking.
Interesting.
I just think that The Devil You Know album, it's a forgotten Dio album. It's the last album he ever recorded.
That's
period.
true.
And it's a dark album.
It is a dark album. It's a heavy album.
Bible Black. Holy shit. It's still a great... Dio singing on the song Bible Black.
Fall of the Tears is real doomy and heavy.
Yes.
And it's a great album. Yep.
Breaking into Heaven.
Yes. Excellent album.
Then in 2010, then in 2020, a few weeks before Dio passes, he writes a song called Electra.
That's true, he did.
Which was gonna be for Magica 2.
Yep. It's a good track, too.
Which was gonna come out in 2010, but sadly, cancer said no.
It's a shame, man. It's still one of the worst losses we've had in music. I mean...
It would have been nice to see another Heaven and Hell record instead of 13 around that time, too. We would have gotten another Heaven and Hell record. Because apparently Dio signed a contract with Tony Iommi, the permission that Tony gave permission for Dio to also do solo stuff and come back to Heaven and Hell whenever. Apparently they really liked getting along compared to the last two times. You know.
I mean, there's a lot of things that could have definitely happened. I mean, another Heaven and Hell album. We could have got Magica 2 and Magica 3. I mean,
if COVID existed, then we could have gotten sort of Angry Machines or Strange Highways 2, if you think about it.
Right. That's very true, man. That's definitely true. I definitely think Dio would be putting out heavier albums right now. But back to the chat room here.
Anybody in
Gotta
chat?
go, Great Stream Ben, Mike, and yourself. Oh, let me read this again. Gotta go, I gotta go, Great Stream Ben, Mike, and yourself are a badass duo. Keep up the great streams, dudes. Hell yeah, we're gonna keep it up.
We're not going anywhere.
Hell no. Hell no. We ain't going nowhere, motherfuckers. Strange Highways, Speed Kings #3. It's an excellent album. Hell yeah, man. But yeah. So anyway,
when I got into Dio, originally I hated Strange Highways, but it grew on me a lot.
Huh. See, I was a little late to that album. And by the time I heard it, I was already a huge Dio fan, so I loved it right away. I was like, yeah, this is good. It's just the first two I heard by Dio, which was Lock Up the Woods in 92. Angry Machine in 96. I didn't like him right away. But then again, I wasn't really exposed to a lot of Dio's music at the time when I listened to him. It was the Black Sabbath Dio album. Yeah, it was the Black Sabbath Dio album in 98 that really got me into Ronnie James Dio's music.
Yeah. Oh.
When I first heard it.
Check out the song Bless Ye Merry Gentlemen. It is a Christian song. Dio does a cover of it.
That's an excellent cover. Yep. And it has Tony Iommi on guitars too, which is even more killer.
Also Slapback, which is a bootleg rehearsal for
that bootleg showed up on the internet like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I first heard about that through Ralph. Yeah, Ralph Fierro's the one that was talking about that in the video, and I'm like, oh, never heard it.
Yeah, he posted on Facebook, he's seeing the Alice Cooper and Ace Frehley concert. That's got to be a good show.
Oh, yeah. I just saw that, too.
I've never seen Alice Cooper live. I hear he's great live. Like, he puts on a fantastic show live, Alice Cooper.
It's true. He's excellent live. I did see him live once. I saw him live in 2004.
What would be your favorite Alice Cooper? What will be your favorite Cooper record of all time?
Wow, out of 20, how many albums? He's got like 28 albums.
Yeah.
Wow, let me think here for a moment here. Well, I think my favorite album would be Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 1971 album Killer.
Hey, stupid!
Anyways, I'm going to set up here for some music.
Yeah.
So...
To start off with that Chris Slade drum solo. There you go. Get everyone hyped up.
Right.
Who doesn't love a drum solo? Some people don't.
Oh, how the stop my PM. Okay, there we go. I was just trying to figure out how to do that. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just setting up for music. I didn't want to have that on camera. I got to move over to my other location for that. All
There
right,
we go.
I was just trying to figure out how to do that.
Okay.
Get off the screen and I screwed up. Yeah, I'm just setting up. I had to move over to my where my stereo is.
Okay.
And yep, part 2 of the stream's coming up. I think we're about an hour into the stream.
Yeah. We're not gonna
With
go
all the
5
tech-
hours, but hey, we'll go a little bit longer. We're not gonna
Yeah,
go
dude, I'm not going. No, I'm definitely not going that long.
No.
That's way too freaking long. Yep. I'm gonna try to go at least 2 to 3 hours. Let's see. All right, so okay, Bluetooth is hooked up. What am I doing here? Oh shit! I gotta move all this crap out of the way. Somebody's probably like, "What the fuck is going on in the stream? What the fuck are they doing?"
Yeah.
All right. Move over here. So, drum solo. It's kind of like what we did with AC/DC. We will play some Dio tracks.
You can. Well, probably gonna have to be bootleg stuff.
Not necessarily,
Nah.
but we played Dio. I played Dio on here before. But, all right. Just checking something here.
Yep.
What the hell? All right. Looks like we lost Mikey again. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
StreamYard's not being too nice to us tonight. What the fuck? Shit, there was a Dio song I wanted to play to start this off. Fuck.
Oh.
Okay. Up now. Tonight. I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties.
Eh.
Let me try to reboot my phone here.
Sure thing.
I agree. That freaking new Rage album rules.
It does.
Hell yeah, man. It's a killer album. Man, oh man.
Eh.
And the AC/DC stream last week wasn't so good. Alright, who's got the black magic curse on us? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a good drummer.
Oh, this phone's taking forever to boot up. Don't ever get excuse me, don't ever get an LG phone. They are garbage.
Yeah, that's why I have a Samsung.
I don't know what happened. They used to be really good phones at one time. Their fucking smartphones are trash. What the hell is going on here? Okay.
Yeah, it's a drum solo from Mr. B. Mike.
Yes. Okay, let's try this now. Okay, we're going to start out our little Dio radio tribute show with the track Rock and Roll from Killing the Dragon. What did that? Okay. Hold on a minute. Damn, what is going on? Let me go into the YouTube studio, the YouTube music app.
I think I sent you something in the chat.
All right.
In Messenger, I sent you
I'll check it out then. God damn, it's been like 20 minutes almost. I'm messing with it. All right. I think Mikey got booted again. Yeah, I think he got booted again. Cripe. I think that's what it is too. What's causing all this technical difficulty? He's working on a he's using his cell phone for the stream, and well, he could tell you the story. He's back. All right. We good?
Yeah, but it keeps kicking me off, saying like, oh, you're breaking something. I'm like, what?
Breaking something?
Keep getting those messages like, oh, like something's wrong. Like,
I don't know why it keeps doing that.
It doesn't like me for some reason. I don't know.
I was trying to tell the chat what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could.
Like I said, worst case scenario, Ben, I'll just stay in the YouTube chat and just message.
All right.
So.
Okay. Well, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I was trying to tell the chat how your laptop died on you or whatever happened.
It took a shit on me, yeah. So I had to use my phone as backup. And
yeah, that's why we're having all these problems tonight. Fucking technology, you motherfucker.
makes me want to write a song about it.
I know, for real. It's like the 21st century now. You'd think this shit would be fixed, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Anyway, Ben, you can still do music, but I'm gonna get off the camera and just stay in the YouTube chat section.
Okay.
To play it safe. So I'm still here,
all right,
guys.
Man.
I'll just be in the chat. Yeah.
All right, that works out perfect. I guess I'll just keep the screen on. All right, well, we're going to try to play some music right now. Again, I apologize for all these technical difficulties. This is definitely not the way we planned the stream to go. But like he said, his laptop died on him, and he's been using his phone. And hopefully we get that squared away when we do our next episode. So more than likely, we're probably going to end up redoing this episode because of all the clusterfucks that have happened tonight in this show. But right now, it's just going to be me live here, and I'm just going to play some music for now. So back to the comments section real quick. Mike, you are a very good drummer. Hey, yeah, he is a great drummer. I think he is. The new Rage is definitely your top three this year. I'll tell you what, man, it might be in my top three too. It's definitely in my top five. That new Rage album is absolutely killer. And I thought their album last year was really good. I am expecting a couple of goodies in the mail, including KK's Priest, Paradox, Gravediggers, 25 and 2 Alive, and the latest release by a German band called Palace. Discovered Palace lately. Udio style metal. Fucking sweet. Excellent stuff. Zach Blabbeth is live. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, that new KK's Priest, I'm telling you, man, you're not going to be disappointed at all. Just straight up true motherfucking heavy metal by KK Downing. And a great comeback, if I must say so myself. Just an excellent freaking metal album. Yeah, the next couple months should be interesting going into November and December. What my year end list is going to be like. I know it's not going to be as big as last year's. I just haven't bought much in 2021 compared to what I bought in 2020. Dude, I'm still buying stuff from 2020. I just got I bought the last Ross the Boss album, which came out a year ago. Oh fuck, I forget what the hell it's called right now. I have the CD up here. But yeah, I just got that the other day when I was out. Yeah. Yep, the new Dio album Game Over's coming out soon. Yeah, new Running Wild, new Ellie. I didn't know about the new. I did. Excuse me. I did not know about the new LA Guns. Oh man, the new Exodus. I'm definitely looking forward to. Oh no, I guess for me, I guess the first half of 2021 wasn't as strong when it comes to metal albums coming out compared to last year. It just seemed like last year there's albums coming out left and right that were just excellent. Oh yeah, yes, the new Seraph and Gold, man, that album was killer too. Forever Black, their EP's freaking good. I do too. I hope. I'm waiting for a new Megadeth track to drop. I'm hoping Dave dropped one, or I hope Dave drops one soon. You know, we only heard like that 30-second little piece he was playing for a track, and it sounded freaking killer. Yes, we got a new Overkill album coming. I'm sure that one won't be out till 2022, if I were to guess. But yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what's going to come out here in the next couple of months. They are working on a new album. I don't expect to see it out till fucking. Jeez, with Metallica, you never know. It might not come out till 2025. They take forever to put out an album. And half the time it's, you know, well, most of the time it's not up to par. Even though I did like the last album, Hardwired. But I guess we'll see what the heck happens here. Anyways, before I get into the tunes, I'm going to take a restroom break and we will finally get into these tunes. All right, I am back. Oh, hell no. We definitely don't need Saint Anger Part 2. Hell to the no. But anyways, we're going to play a Dio track from the Killing the Dragon album called Rock and Roll.
If they take away your soul,
That's my fault.
if they take away your soul, you can finally hear the voices of the ones that don't belong. In the face of the rising wind, we all sing Gloria. Is there flame without fire? Most unlikely. If you're there when the walls come down, we all sing warrior. Is there sight without sound? Most unlikely. But we got rock and roll, rock and roll. Take me anywhere. Rock and roll, rock and roll. Is there someone there? Rock and roll. On the edge of the last goodbye, we all sing warrior. The brave never die. Most unlikely. Send your heroes off the war, but whisper in their ear. Never trust the song police. They can tell you what you're gonna hear again. and roll, rock and roll. Someone's always there. Rock and roll, rock and roll me on. Rock and roll, rock and roll. Rock and roll, rock and roll.
All right, that was rock and roll from Killing the Dragon, which came out in 2002. That's right, that album turns 20 years old next year. Holy freaking cow. Hard to believe. Oh, yeah, we got metal piano music in the house. Welcome to the chat room, my friend. Saint Anger is still better than Lou Reed. Or Lulu. Well, I guess. I guess so. They're both pretty garbage. What really makes me mad about Lulu is there was a lot of good rips Metallica actually put in there that they basically threw away for a shitty fucking album. Those fucking rips could have been used for a great Metallica album because there's actually some decent fucking rips in that album. But whatever. Yeah, Saint Anger, dude. Holy fucking Lulu. Damn. But I will definitely say this. Saint Anger and Lulu are still better than modern day hip hop, trap rap, pop country, and all this fucking modern day mainstream fake sounding music that comes out today. That's all the credit I'll give Lulu and Saint Anger. Oh my god. But anyway, so just going back through my messages here, because Mike has been sending me some tracks. I've never heard this cover. I don't think I've heard it. I'm kind of interested in hearing this now. Risk is better than Saint Anger. uh Maybe a little bit. I don't know about that one. They're both pretty bad. But Risk Demolition, they're still better than this modern day trap rap pop music garbage that's out in the mainstream. Ben, I picked up a Pearl Jam album on Saturday by Speed King. Oh, their 1993 album. I forget which album that is. I mean, back in the day, I used to listen to 10. I think most of us did. Their first album. Never really heard anything from Pearl Jam after, oh, what's that one album called? Is it called Vitality? I forget. Oh yeah, their album. That album was called Verse. Their 1993 album. But yeah, I want to see if I can find this on YouTube Music. Telling you, man, if you don't have the YouTube Music app, I would definitely recommend getting it. It's way better than Pandora. Way freaking better. Do I like fish? Not really. Not a real. Not really into that Grateful Dead type of stuff. Fish, Grateful Dead, that hippie stoner music, whatever. Not into it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ice to Earth. Okay, well, I'm gonna check this out. I honestly do not remember hearing this Iced Earth cover. Dream Thought? Hmm. Might have to check that out. Song called Dreamland. Excellent riff. Cool. Cool. Well, right now we're gonna check out Iced Earth doing a cover of the
Close the city and tell the people that something's coming to go. Death and darkness are rushing forward to take a bite from the wall. You have nothing to say. Who will it wipe you away? If you listen to fools, the mob rules. Kill the spirits and you'll be blinded. The end is always the same. Play with fire, you'll burn your fingers and lose your hold of the flame. It's over and done. Oh, the end is begun. If you listen to fools, the you have nothing to say. Hold it right away. If you listen to fools, break the circle and stop the movement. The wheel is thrown to the ground. Just remember it might stop rolling and take you right back around.
Huh. All right. Iced Earth covering the Mob Rules. And I'm pretty sure that's Stu Block doing the vocals. Yeah, I honestly do not remember hearing that cover before. And me being a huge Iced Earth fan, I'm surprised I haven't. But speaking of Stu Block, he is back in the band Into Eternity now. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Anyway, like I was saying, yes, Stu Block is now back in the band Into Eternity. He's no longer an Iced Earth. I'm not going to get into all that talk about Iced Earth and the John Schaefer thing. I'm not going to talk about that. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Fuck politics. Fuck the government. Fuck the left and fuck the life. Or fuck the left and fuck the right. There you go. That's my political talk. I don't get into that crap much anymore. All it's doing is causing division like nothing I've ever seen. But yeah. And when people finally do realize and hopefully wake up eventually and realize that politics are no good and the news and mainstream media is no good, maybe we can finally make this world a better place, but I'm not holding my hopes because there's a lot of dumb people on this planet. But anyways, I digress. But yes, Stu Block is an excellent vocalist. I love his vocals. I thought he was a perfect fit for Iced Earth because he can do both John and he can do some Ripper stuff too. Or John, I'm sorry, I meant to say Matt Barlow. Yeah, he could do like Matt Barlow style vocals and he could do Ripper style vocals. So I thought he was a perfect fit for Iced Earth. I mean, I got everything Iced Earth has made. I'm trying to think that there's anything I don't have by Iced Earth. I think there's one EP I don't have. Well, I think there's two EPs I don't have. But yeah. But anyway, I think we're going to check out this band Speed King wants me to check out. So the band's called Dream Thoughts, okay. And I will put the camera back on myself for this because it's going to be a bit of a reaction. And the track is called Dreamland, right? Yeah, Dreamland. I got the Live in Athens DVD, and thanks to Chris Knott, a good friend of mine, for sending that to me in the 3-disc set, which I did a video on that last year, I believe. I know I showed it in a video, an unboxing video I did for it. Speaking of my good friend Chris, I hope he's okay. I haven't heard from him in a while. I haven't seen him on Facebook or online for a while. Hopefully everything's okay with him. But yeah, I'm gonna... Alright, we're back. We are back. Just finally figured out how to do that too. Alright, anyways. Alright, let's see if we can find this track. Is it freaking on here? Did I? Hold on a minute. I'm not seeing it on YouTube Music. I might have typed something in wrong. No wonder it's called the Dream Thoughts. Let's see if we can find this. Huh. No result. Okay, we got a problem here. I cannot find it on YouTube. Well, at least on YouTube Music, that is. Try this again. See what the hell pops up here. I see a band on here called the Merry Thought, and the track's called Dreamland. Oh, okay. It was on YouTube Music then, okay. No big deal. Alright, let's check this track out. I do like me some gothic metal sometimes too. Kind of weird, I've been starting to kind of get back into some gothic metal here in the last couple months again. Or some death doom. Here we go.
Drenching all the oceans, we're lighting all the stars. Now we're making all the notions. No time to let them start. And again I dream the vision of the word that's on the wall. And surely I'll fulfill the mission. I'm the one who heeds the call. Best friend start out. My dream will do so, my lord. In the end, my dreamland. In the end, you'll fall through the storm. And my dream statues will smile. When you close the door behind them, there's nobody where no light shines, no memory you could find. In your dreamland may be nightmares, so you better wish would not sleep. But you'll stumble down the high stairs of dreamland you might believe. Dreamland, best friend, strong hand. My dream, all too short, my road. In the end, my dreamland. In the end, you'll pass through the storm. road. In the end, my dreamland. In the end, you'll find good. My dreamland, best friend's gone back. My dream all things shall follow. In the end, my dreamland. In the end, you'll find good.
Yeah. Definitely had that Depeche Mode, The Cure, Sisters of Mercy type of vibe to it, mixed with a goth metal band like To Die For, or one of those bands, Tiamat. You know, pretty cool, pretty cool. And hey, man, why not play music like that? Halloween is coming up after all, right? Hell yeah. Mike, Mean Metal Mike approves. He says the drumming sounds solid. I mean, it was just a simple drum beat, but yeah, definitely fit. Decent gothic rock. Yeah, I would probably classify that more as gothic rock. Not quite metal. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Definitely had that old school gothic feel to it. So I could just see all the goth girls coming out and drones. But anyways, back to the comments section here. So Mean Metal Mike just ordered a meat lover's pizza. Hell fucking yeah. Meat lovers pizza fucking rules. I don't give a rat's ass what you vegans out there have to say. That'll make somebody mad out there. Okay. I knew an ACDC request was eventually going to come up. Yes, that's definitely Mean Mike's favorite band right there, ACDC. Another subscriber of mine who watches the videos and comes around every once in a while. Trying to think of his name. Brody. His name's Brody. Brody Artfield. I think that's his last name, or Artwood. I kind of forget. But his favorite band also is ACDC. So a Zeppelin cover that Dio did with Elf. Huh. I don't think I ever heard that. All right. Well, we're gonna see what this sounds like. I'm pretty sure it's definitely bootlegged. So we got 4 people, 3 people. I think we have trolls lingering around here. What's new? They come in, then they leave. It's gotta be one of the worst ways to fucking troll. Holy crap, man. Oh, well, screw them. So, okay. Let me go to my messenger and see if I can find this. I'm gonna actually go off camera again. There we go. Nice. I've heard that one before. Rock.
Hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you bend, gonna make you groove.
Interesting.
Hey, mama, when you walk that way, feel a honey grip, can't keep away. Hey, baby, when you shake that thing, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you steam. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know, but I've been told big black woman ain't got no soul. All I ask, what I pray, silly little woman gonna come my way. Oh baby, 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 baby. Hey baby, oh baby, pretty baby. Hey, my money took my car, told a friend she gonna be a star. I'll just shine, flaming red, dream of you all through my head. I don't know, but I've been told, silly lonely woman ain't got no soul. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know, but I've been told big black woman ain't got no soul. All I need, hold my hand, tell me life, make me a happy man.
Never heard that before. That is Dio with Elf covering Black Dog by Led Zeppelin. Interesting. And that's right, this Friday, Halloween Kills comes out. The new Halloween movie. Which I'm already hearing it's the goriest Halloween movie of them all. And the most violent Halloween movie of them all. So I guess we'll wait and see what happens, on Friday when the new Halloween movie comes out. Well, I would probably give it like a 4 out of 5, I guess, would be my ranking. Like I'm not sure what that's on. If it's on one of the Elf studio albums. I know it's not on the first album because I have the first album. I do not have the other two though that he was on, or the other two Elf albums before morphing into Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. Because the members of Rainbow, or excuse me, the members of Elf played on the first Richie Blackmore's Rainbow album. Most of the members. Or maybe all of them played on that first Richie Blackmore Rainbow album. I know afterwards, Richie Blackmore pretty much fired the band and kept Dio and got a whole different lineup. And that's when Jimmy Bain and Cozy Powell came into the picture. Who else? Oh, I can't remember anymore, but yeah, that's when Dio basically started another version of Rainbow for, the Rising album. Which to me, Rising's probably easily one of the greatest albums of all time. In fact, you know what? We're going to go back to the Rising album by Rainbow. And we're going to play Terror Woman, the opening track.
I don't wanna go. Something tells me no, 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 no. Traces in the sand, the lines inside my hand say go, go, go. Beware of a place, a smile on a bright shining face. I'll never return. How do you know? Tell a woman. I don't know. I don't know. She can take me there, the entrance to the fair. Like a carousel, cast a magic spell. You can fly, fly. Beware of a place, a smile on a bright shining face. I'll never return. How do you know? Tell a woman, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Smile on a bright shining face. I'll never return. How do you know? Tell me I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hey,
Carrot Woman by Rainbow, the opening track off the classic Rising album from 1976. Now, we're back to the chat for a minute. Keep it Halloween related with Adam and Evil, Ben, which is from the Heaven and Hell album. The Devil You Know, the final album to feature Ronnie James Dio, before we unfortunately lost him. Ear in the Wall off of the Dio years. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep the stream going. There's only 2 people watching, anyways. I noticed there's trolls to keep lingering in and out. I know they're trolls too. Losers. But, anyways, they don't deserve my attention. Because they're just a bunch of jacktards. But, anyways, you gotta watch too, these clowns like to record shit. But anyways, back to what was I doing here? Alright, so up next we're gonna play Adam and Evil from did it again. Alright, up next we got Adam and Evil by Heaven and Hell. Black Sabbath era Dio. Black Sabbath era Dio. Black Sabbath era Dio. Damn, I can't talk right at all tonight. Black Sabbath era Dio coming up. God dang.
Blue skies, once upon a dream. Your eyes, never in between. Then into the garden came the spider. I'm here for you, said the spider to the fly. And when I'm through, you can open up your eyes to see the world on fire and the light won't let go. Atom and evil, one more promise, we can tame the sun. And then we'll shine forever. Someday you can cry for everyone who burn when you were clever. Oh, expand your mind. We've got a place for you. Just make believe that 1 and 1 are always 2. When into the parlor comes the slider, just say no. Atom and evil. could never be. So we must rise together. Here are the changes, powerful harmony. But then there's no forever. Tom and Nino. Maybe if we cry together, maybe if we cry as one, the tears that fall to kill the fire and keep everyone from Tom and Nino. Tom and Nino. Tom and Nino. Tom and Nino. Hello, can you hear me? I might not be alone. Don't see anyone near me, but I just want to go home again. It's me in the morning, I just can't speak tonight. This is more than a warning. Be silent till it's light, and then you know I'll be there, waiting for someone to believe me. Remembering it all makes my flesh start to crawl. I see it here in the wall. This time I can prove it, but you've heard this all before. Cry wolf and you move into a special kind of danger zone. I need a witness, somebody just like you. So bring an exorcist, a wizard, and the Holy Ghost. You know I'll be there, waiting for someone who'll believe me. Remembering it all makes my flesh creep and crawl. I see it here in the wall. One more reason, one more time. Someone taps into the night. Now where am I supposed to go? It's not who you are, it's who you know. What's it gonna be? and the curiosity. You could miss a chance because the fool might see reality. There it is in the corner. You must be going blind. What's wrong with your born before your God invented eyes? It's got to be there, grinding away at my secrets. Is glowing so dark, and you can't see it all. Turn on some lights, so you're sure not to fall. It's next to the eye and the wall. You waste your please, make love freeze and break apart in the middle. Then they can see the hate when they separate and trace the salt of their tears. No, it's all about experience. Control, you might as well be one. No good. Why your questions die in a shout and no attention? You might have said that they both were buried, so put the puzzle away. But no, it's all about experience. Control, they're gonna give you none. No fun. Don't tell the kids. They'll never understand it. Don't tell the kids. Don't waste your time, no. Get back, it's a heart attack, and the planet needs a doctor. We can tell, it looks like hell, but they make us close our eyes. No, it's all about experience. Control, you might as well be stoned. Alone, don't tell the kids. They'll never understand it. Don't tell the kids. Don't waste your time. Yeah. Don't tell the kids. They'll never get the picture. Don't tell the kids. You waste your time, yeah. Don't tell the kids. They just don't understand it. Don't tell the kids. Don't waste your time. Time. Talk to the animals. Anyone who lets her, any fool would do. Just don't tell her kids. Once upon a time, the streets were gold and blue was in the sky. Riders gone, never could be long. Maybe you still can dream, sleep through scream while we're dying in America. Once upon a time, the carnival would stop and stay while you were gone. Everything went wrong too soon. Cartoon dying in America, dying in America. Places where races outnumber the queens. Jack is afraid of tomorrow. Colors are changing to red, white, and green, and we all fall down.
That right there was some Dio from Angry Machine. That's right, we played the track Don't Tell the Children and Dying in America, which Dying in America is definitely about greed. You can definitely tell it is about greed. Pretty much about how greed is basically taking over this country and destroying this country, you know, which, it's basically true. But yes, Dying in America by Dio, a very heavy song, a very dark song. Yeah, man. And to me, it kind of fits what's going on right now in current modern day society. We got way too much ignorance and greed and corruption in this world that needs stopped. And we definitely need better pastures. And with the way the human race is going, I don't see it getting any better. Not to sound negative, but that's just the way I feel it. That's just the way I feel. That's the way I see things. The world just keeps destroying. The world just keeps destroying itself, and it's because of humans. The shitty humans. That is. Because there's still good people on this freaking planet. And the good people are you people out there that tune into Metal Bench Chronicles. You people out there that shout this channel out on Facebook. That's right. Thanks to Ralph Vieira. He did a really awesome shout out to me on Facebook just a few days ago, man. It just gets me fucking amped when I hear shit like that to keep doing this. So yeah, definitely. Because we gotta keep truth, we gotta keep metal alive, we gotta keep badass shit alive. And throw out all the junk. But anyways. Well, it looks like somebody tuned out. Whatever. So yeah, we had two successful streams last week. We did the AC/DC stream last Sunday. Man, that was a fun stream to do, Me and Mike had fun doing that stream. We went over 5 hours. It was still getting views. A couple days later, yeah, it doesn't have like extravagant views, but it's almost up to like 150 views, I think. Then I did the album review for KK's Priest, which was fun to do. So I'm pretty much thinking about doing metal album reviewing streaming Mondays here on the channel, where I pick an album of my choice and I review it. And I'm thinking about doing that tomorrow night too. So yeah, this stream hasn't been very successful tonight because of all the clusterfucks that went on earlier on with all the technical difficulties we were having. But I'm still here doing it, even if we're only down to one viewer. So anyway, I'm only going to keep the stream going for another 25 minutes. And I figured, you know what, I'll play a couple tracks and then I'm going to end it. Because in in all honesty, this stream has been a disaster. It started out bad when we were doing sound check before going live, and it just has not been a great stream at all. But we can definitely rejuvenate and come back from a bad stream. Hey, when you're doing these streams, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen because you're live. You don't know if the internet's gonna fuck up. You don't know what the fuck's gonna go on. And that's just the way it is. But anyways, back to the tunes. Since only one fucking person is watching but not commenting, it's probably a troll. Back to the music.
Did you see the teacher? Sister, black and white. What's she gonna do? They say eye for eye, tooth for tooth, but don't hurt your brother. Cross road, oh no! She was stone, danger zone. There's nothing in her eyes. And then there, in the air, near to the cross was Jesus. Cross road overload. Down to sleep, pray my soul to keep away from Holy Spirit, Holy Ghost. They're hiding in the just religion. Cross road overload. captains of the brave. Time again to save us from the shackles of the street. Ride out, protectors of the realm. Captains at the helm, sail across the sea. Alright, circles and rings, dragons and kings, weaving a show and a spell. Blessed by the night, holy and bright, called by the toll of the bell. Let the angels back descending, moving on the never-bending line. Let the figures free forever, our shadows shining ever bright. Neon light, neon light. Cry out to legions of the brave. Time again to save us from the jackals of the street. Ride out, protectors of the realm. Captains at the helm, sail across the sea. Alright, again and again, again and again. Neon nights, neon nights, neon nights, all nights. Working for the revolution, genocide, new religion, brain, heartbreak. Crystal soldiers, energized, dreams, and you're the next correction. Make some mistakes, so we'll fix it, yeah. Take a look at your own reflection, right before your eyes. It turns to side when the walls fall down. Now is automatic pleasure, virtual reality, terminal hate from calculation, sending the child connection. Take a look at the toys around you, right before your eyes. The toys are real. There's another side of heaven. This way to technical paradise. Finding on the other side when the walls fall down. Midnight confessions, never hear the song. What you believe is fantasy. Your past is your future, left behind, lost in time. Will you surrender? Waiting for the revolution, throwing the brain and the heartbeat. With a superhuman mind, the ultimate creation, destroyer of mankind. Termination never knew, but we remain
All right. Going back to the Dehumanizer album with Computer Gods. That's right. Another track that basically depicts the future and predicts what's to come. You know, how basically a track about how computers have taken over humanity. You know, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, it's back to the chat room real quick. Not much going on here. Pretty dead stream tonight. Eh. Speed King says, awesome, Dio. Heck yeah. Just wish this tribute show would have went better. Love Neon Night. Love Neon Night cover by Primal Fear. Yeah, it's a pretty cool cover. I've heard that before. I know Anthrax does a really cool cover of Neon Nights too, so. Thinking there's another band that covered that track too. But anyway, we're almost at the 3 hour mark. You know, now this stream's going to be redone. So I might actually put this stream on unlisted because I'm not really happy with the way the stream turned out. Just due to the technical difficulties and everything else that went on. Not going to delete it. I mean, but yeah, I'm going to put it on unlisted. It's just not a good stream. And I apologize for that because there was a ton of technical difficulties throughout the stream. You know, and I'm not blaming Mike either for it, you know. Sometimes it happens. Just damn, this was the wrong fucking stream for this shit to happen. But anyways, I'm gonna leave right now with one last track. Like I said, this Dio album ranking stream will be redone. We got Now Spinning TV arriving right as I'm about ready to end the stream. Fuck, man. But yeah, this Dio album ranking stream will be redone. It will be better. Yeah, the stream was just a disaster from the moment we were doing sound check. And yeah. But right now, we are going to leave with a track. Falling Off the Edge of the World, and I will be back tomorrow night here on the channel. So until then, keep it motherfucking metal, and don't be a jacktard.
I think about closing the door, and lately I think of it more. I'm living well out of my time. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I should be at the table round, the servant of the crown, the keeper of the sign, to sparkle in the shine. Listen to me and believe what I say if you can. Yeah, this is the end. You know I see the faces of you and I'm hungry man. Help me, tell me I'm sane. I feel a change in the earth, in the wind and the rain. Save me, oh take me away. You know I see some visions from hell, and I'm hard what they say. I've got to be strong. Oh, I'm falling off the edge of the world. Think you're safe, but you're wrong. We are falling off the edge of the nowhere to run. Seems like desperate measures, but sometimes it's got to be done. Oh, it's all last. And the message inside is we build a new life fast.